Das ist gut.
That's good. We appreciate the Topo Chico.
Good Tama.
The Topo Chico is so good.
It's so good.
We're live right now, too. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, wait, really?
Hey!
Well, no.
Play game and stuff.
Can you guys see us, chat?
Yeah, they can see us.
I'm seeing live feed.
Guilty is no live. Okay, I can't see live feed on mine, so whatever that means. Figure that out. Oh wait. Do you want to turn down the audio just a little bit, or is it just me that it's loud for?
It's loud for me too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing the "We will be right back" screen again.
Oh no, we're live. I'm looking at Twitch right now.
Okay, I'm just gonna not anymore. So, hello y'all. Welcome to our third game of the day. We are going to be playing Heist today, which is exactly what it sounds like. A heist scenario that runs on a Blades in the Dark system. Very excited to have our guests today. And before we allow them to introduce themselves, I will tell you guys what we are giving away at this 3 o'clock hour, which is another TPC goodie bag. We are giving away TPC dice and sticker packs. Type fail to enter the giveaway, and may the best typer win. So, without further ado, let us all introduce ourselves. Starting with, I can only tell what I have on my screen here, so starting with Gabriel, aka GW.
Hey guys, I'm GW. You can find me on Facebook 42 on Wednesdays, and tonight I will be playing Gabriel C. Harper, aka the Big Bang. He's here to make things, build things, and blow them up. Enjoy.
All right, who's next? Let's go clockwise from wherever that position is.
That's up to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jaguar, that's you. Jaguar, I'm sorry, Devon.
Hello, I am the Jaguar. I am from Total Party Chill. There's many things that the Jaguar likes. One, he likes to refer to himself in the third person. Two, Jaguar likes beauty and art. That is what Jaguar likes.
Te gusta. All right, Matt / Michael A. George.
I'm Matt, Impact RPG, not Total Party Chill, but you guys are really cool. And I'm being Michael A. George, and I am the improv with guns. So see how that goes. And I'm kind of like, pick. Really bad. I can see dude's name from Pulp Fiction, but I just forgot his name because I'm nervous. Both horrible haircut. Yeah.
John Travolta.
John Travolta. There you go. Yeah. Pick your John Travolta horrible haircut.
Got it.
Build your own terrible John Travolta. Then we are going to go with Christoph.
Hello, I'm Christoph. I'm the owner of CantripCandles, and today I am playing Haley Summers, who is like totally a Los Angeles type girl who actually knows quite a bit about engineering and technology.
Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen is online. I'm the DM over on FatefulEncounters, and I'm going to be playing Flora Burns, the widower.
And our bankroll person of the evening, Mike, if you could introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi, guys. My name is Mike. I'll be playing Halden Hobark, who is the tourist of the group. Basically, just the money bags. Has no skills or experience in heists whatsoever. Just kind of elbowed his way in.
Money gets you a lot of places.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So welcome in, guys. So basically, you guys are coming together to steal from Axel. who is a nemesis or, enemy of Halden through what means. Why are you guys like beefing?
We used to be business partners. He got a little upset when I embezzled a bunch of money from a company that we were running together, and since then it's been bad blood.
I could see why that would be upsetting. You guys would be beefing. It's not my place to judge. So basically, you guys all signed up together at the behest of Halden to steal Axel's wife's red carpet ensemble that she wore at last year's gala that they put on every year. It's kind of a charity function, but corporations and charity, you never know how much of it is actually going to go to charity. So it's a little bit of a dicey situation if you want to give yourself like a little bit of a leeway as to thinking that you're doing something good by stealing this. It's currently being held in Axel's MoMA, or Museum of Modern Art, vault, so that when they host their gala this year, like the beginning of it, they will put this new art exhibit out, and that this particular ensemble that she wore to the previous gala, this is something they do every year, like her outfits are supposed to be, pieces of art as well. So they exhibit it every year and they usually auction it off. So it's being kept in the vault until the opening day of this art exhibit. Unfortunately, this product is hot already because it's already been attempted to be stolen through an organization that you guys don't actually know. Like, no one's been able to figure it out. The attempt was foiled, but Axel has done a good enough job at keeping everything under wraps so that, because obviously when you are a billionaire, you don't really want the government getting in on your anything. Like, try and handle, he has tried to handle as much as possible internally. So, yeah, he's security is high. There's like a level of heat, if you will, on these items, and you guys have to figure out how you are going to steal this. All of you obviously have different what's the word that I'm looking for?
Expertise.
Motives.
All of you have different expertise, and all of you have different motives for why you're trying to do this. So whether that is revealed or not, we shall see. But yeah, so I think we're going to open up this scene in Halden's home, where you guys are all meeting up, not for the first time, but maybe the first time in person, and trying to figure out what exactly this person brought you here to do, and why should you be involved aside from money?
Your house is super cute. How do you afford all this?
Really nice place.
Oh, thanks, guys. I, just a little bit of this, little that. I had a lot of different business ventures over the past couple decades, here and overseas. Just
you do not have a pool, though. You have no pool.
No.
Necessary.
Had to get
What about
rid of the
Wi-Fi?
pool.
Do you have Wi-Fi?
Yeah. The password's on the side of the modem there.
I just have to check my island. Just give me like 10 seconds and I'll be back.
You're what? You have an island?
We'll talk about it in like a bit. Anyways, can I sit here?
Yeah, make yourself comfortable wherever you guys like. Bar's over there.
So what is everyone's names? I don't think we've all met in person. Me, I will go first. I am the Jaguar. You've heard of me, probably. A famous jewel thief. But now, I've come to look at this art. It sounds interesting. I want to see what happens. What about you with the island in your hand?
Well, it's actually a Switch, and it's what I single-handedly used to make Coachella's big screen into a kiss cam for me and my boyfriend. So it's not just a little island thing.
I do not understand these words.
I'm not finding any results on Jaguar. You must be very good if you're not showing up at all.
Yeah, that's the idea, to not to show up.
Well, I haven't heard of you. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good thing, though.
What he's trying to say is he's a hacker and he can get into things, in and out of things. Hey, what's up? I'm Gabriel A. Topper, aka the Big Bang. I'm here to help you open this safe. Yeah, I have things that go boom. I can slip into different places, make big noise, give it a distraction, whatever you need. I'm just here so I can get my cut. So I need to fund a couple of fun projects on my side. You get what I'm saying? Can you help me out here?
Okay.
Sounds like you'll get us in. I will get us past people.
We'll see
My
you
name
later.
is Flora.
Nice to meet you. I put my briefcase that's kind of like all metal, like on the table, and I open it for everyone to see. And what you see is just like a makeshift kind of explosive gun things in there. Like I can just put things together and make whatever I need on the fly.
Yes, you could not go to the airport with that.
Yeah, that is not legal.
That's nice.
And what about you? What is your name? The man with all of the guns.
Michael A. George. I'm anti-terrorism and security, and then sometimes the opposite of that, terrorism and stealing. You know, it's same kind of market.
And then we have the money bags. You want us to work together for this, but I ask you, have you ever done a heist before?
Oh, well, you know, I'm more of a foreman in these kinds of situations. You know, I just make sure things are going well. But no, I've never.
Yeah,
never been
that
on
is
a
very
heist.
evident. You have never done this before.
I have.
I'm not here to you know, gunk up the lines or anything. I'm just gonna be behind and you know, may ask a few questions, but you know, I'm just here to keep things on an even flow. Make sure
Yes.
the job gets done.
Yeah, this sounds good. Okay then. Shall we figure out our first steps then?
So according to the Gemological Institute, this dress that we're supposedly maybe interested in is really expensive, like millions of dollars expensive.
Oh. Yes, yeah.
And you guys know that this dress and all of the art that is going to be exhibited during this opening is art that has been made from other repurposed art, if you will. So this dress, well, it's actually not a dress, it's a pantsuit with a peplum top, you know, is made of several canvases of people depicted as royalty, and there is just red paint or blood splattered all over the canvases on top of this art. That is, so it's like a kind of it's supposed to be kind of a statement piece, but like it's got so many different angles that you're just like not exactly sure what was being gone for at this point, but apparently it's worth millions.
I look over at Haley's shoulder and I like, yes, that is ugly. That is not art.
This ensemble's like an entire art installation.
It's kind of like a gala, I guess, but there's a lot of famous people that are going to be there. Oh, Steven's gonna be there.
Who is Steven?
Ex-boyfriend. Currently I'm with Jason, and honestly, this hit could be very, very useful. He's like got this huge problem with the FBI, and we want to go to London in the summer, and I'm just like, it's really frustrating.
So wait, are you telling me there's gonna be some guy here that recognizes you?
Oh, like,
That could be a problem.
I mean, look, I have a lot of connections. I'm not worried. If Steven needs to be uninvited, we can make it happen.
Well, yeah, maybe we need to uninvite him then.
I thought you said you would not gunk up the lines.
I'm just trying to.
That he could be a distraction in that case.
All right, you're the experts.
You
So
want
are
me
you?
to uninvite him?
Yeah, well, Lazy, we just uninvite him right now because you know it's just in case. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
So
just
who-
do it.
So who's
Roll
like
it.
gonna go physically and who's gonna stay behind to do like all the tech work? I'm guessing Haley, you're gonna stay behind and stay on your.
Oh, if you don't want me to go to gala, sure, whatever.
Well, no, I
Seems
mean,
fair.
whatever you think is best for you. I don't know if you know need to be more farther away to help us out, or maybe you want to be there. I don't know. I'm
I
asking
just
you.
need Wi-Fi connection and a purse, and I'm good.
Sounds good to me.
We will need to get
So-
Haley into the gala then, because she'll need to be on the line that she'll need to be connected to the Wi-Fi of the gala. We cannot leave her behind.
So you guys are going to try and get on the guest list, and that is going to be a task for Haley, and you were trying to remove someone else from a guest list, who, honestly, I hadn't expected to put in the ex-boyfriend angle to ruin your life for you, but you did that to yourself. So I'm gonna need you.
Ex-boyfriends always do!
They really do. Oh God. Not even gonna go there. But, so I'm gonna need, whoop. God. So many wires and so many things to fall off the desk.
The sleeves.
Yeah, fine. So I'm gonna need you to roll to actually be able to get into the database that you would need to, because everything, This is a fix.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a fixed roll. So you get to roll.
Can I help Haley, since I know how to fix things too? How to like get in and out of things?
I mean, yeah. Although your specialty kit is technically a little bit different than the tools that would be needed for this. You know, STEM is all part of the same basic principle. So I guess you guys could, you could be over the shoulder harassing.
I got one for
like,
one,
or however you guys choose to work together.
I got 1 4 and 1 1.
I think when I help you, you can roll another d6,
and you take the highest two.
Yeah.
1 4 and 1 2.
I'll better.
6.
Oh.
Okay. So wait, no. Are we adding them together? You get a 4. I thought you just.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a 4.
4. My bad.
So what happens when you roll a 4? Actually, I'm sorry, I screwed up. You've also been gifted an extra dice by someone in chat.
Oh.
Well, then we're gold.
You gonna roll it again? One more?
Thank you.
Yes,
We're gonna need this.
That's like a
heist.
mixed
Thank
success, right?
That's a mixed success, which is so when you get a mixed success, again, we're play testing this, so I'm going to go through what exactly happens when you get, it's called partial success. So it's achieved with some difficulty, and you may have someone who is slightly onto you. So you have a success. Everyone on your team who needs an invite has an invite, but there will be some consequences in the future.
Everyone, check your phones. We're officially going to the gala.
All right.
Jaguar pulls out a razor.
Big Bang fixes his tie.
Okay, so actually, I'd like to know what you guys all intend on wearing to this gala, and what. First of all, before the gala, there is a reception dinner that is, invite only. So this is a kind of place where everyone comes to schmooze and talk about what they plan on buying from the gala, all of their previous donations to the foundation through purchases of the gala. Everybody just bleh, and this is what my money bought me last year. Last year at the gala, someone was wearing the dress from the previous year.
VIP part of the gala.
This is for the people that, the VIP.
I'm gonna look at Flora and Mike and be like, so what kind of shit should I be saying to these people? What's hot right now to buy with a lot of money? What?
Who here is the most fanciest looking?
I would say Flora is probably wearing gala, green dress with gold jewelry all over, and just feeling
I will
herself.
just stand 3 feet behind Flora and act like I'm her bodyguard or security. So hopefully they're fine with me and just all the guns.
Are we heading there or planning on what we're doing to head there?
We're planning on what we're doing.
What we're doing.
Jaguar has a pencil mustache. And so I want you to think of 1960s kind of Tropicana singer. He's got that vibe. He's a Spanish guy with these blue eyes, kind of like Antonio Banderas, slick back hair. He's ready for it. He's actually pulling Haley aside.
Yeah, that mustache hasn't been in style for 30 years. Way to bring it back.
Thank you. You speak of a loved one you have.
Well, yeah, Jason.
I want you to know something. Hold on to that. Do not let it go, because you never know when love will leave you. You'll never know when love will leave you. And he punches the wall.
Oh,
like an
this
angry
house
white
is so
man.
nice.
Hey, man, easy on the house, okay?
I actually don't know how to fix that, so I'm just gonna sit back down.
I like him. He has an
No
explosive
drywall.
personality. I like it.
You gonna be able to keep your cool during this whole
Just a
thing?
personality.
It will be fine. Do not worry. I am the Jaguar.
Right,
Listen,
I
so
keep
as
forgetting
as the Jaguar, I am kind of a master at tactician. The best role for all of us to play. So here's my idea. If we go there, we need to make some sort of distraction to get people off of the room, maybe to evacuate the building. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Now, I feel if we have some sort of explosion, that will help. What we'll also need to do is we'll need to find out what their security preferences are. Now, Mike, you are Mr. Moneybags. I feel that if you were able to go in because you wanted to maybe put something of your own art up for the auction, and then you could maybe get a good look at the lay of the land along with Haley going to and check out the blueprints. I feel if we make a distraction, we clear out the entire area, and then we could break into the vault with the information that we have gathered. What do you think?
Sounds cute.
I like the
think
way
it'll
this
work?
guy talks.
Yeah, so I would like to establish that between now and the evening of the actual gala is there are 3 days, 2 nights. Does that make sense? Yeah, 3 days, 3 nights.
Lots of time to recon.
And on the third night, on the second night is the gala. The first night is just like the VIP dinner, which Haley has been able to get you guys into.
So
So
we can have Mike and Flora find what the vault looks like.
Are you meaning Halden and Flora?
Halden, yeah, in the Flora.
That was what I was confused. I was like, who?
We have Halden and Flora. They investigate the vault. Haley, you will be there as well to hack these systems so we could get a good view of everything for the night of the gala.
Flora, any way we can borrow some items out of your closet, maybe?
Oh, absolutely. And I just happen to have a suitcase.
It's like, no, this is like trunk
Literal
after
baggage.
trunk after trunk.
Wow. If I can, I'll look for a red dress with a silver neck like collar. So it's just fabric and then just the circle right around the neck.
this is the
We look to be the
equivalent
same
of-
size. And she pulls out exactly what you want, and it's all flowy in the back. It has like a chest piece that's gold.
Mary Poppins or Hermione Granger.
Start
We'll never
pulling
know.
out a lamp. I don't know.
As they're doing that, the Big Bang's gonna just be focusing on making like explosives. As Jaguar can already said that we're gonna need something to make distractions and get people out of there to evacuate. So I'm just gonna be sitting down on their very fancy couch and kind of like putting everything out on the tea table or whatever, and just start. I'm just building.
Now,
things
Gabriel,
together.
what you'll need to do is you'll need to take the explosives and you'll need to plant them the night of the rehearsal dinner. Because we plant them ahead of time the night we go there, so we do not have to worry about it. You feel good about this?
I feel good about it, and I keep building. I keep putting things together.
So not a benign distraction is what you're saying. It's
Well, I could always just get my personal assistant to call in a bomb threat at the building next door or something like that. I mean, that usually works.
No, if we have an explosive expert, we need to use them, right?
They're
I thought
also
the explosives
trackable.
were for the vault, right?
We will need both explosives. Jaguar does
need both
enjoy
explosives.
the boom.
I'm
Oh,
fine
you're
either
like,
way.
they're
I was just trying to make
trackable.
sure.
No.
So the first day we're doing reconnaissance and just prepping, yeah.
Yes, we'll do reconnaissance. Holden and Flora will investigate the vaults with their bodyguard, Matt, with bodyguard Michael. And then you, Gabriel, you will scope out a good place to put an explosive to distract people. Nowhere where it can hurt anyone. Hailey, you will hack into with the internet of whatever it is that's there, so that when we are there that night, you'll be able to trigger the cameras and see if there's any security you can exploit.
Jaguar, have you ever logged onto the internet before?
Yes, yes. Okay, no, I have not.
I didn't
got
think
it.
so either.
Don't worry about me.
A razor, like flip phone. Okay.
There's no way to get.
So, is there anything that you guys want to? Private villa. Anything else that you guys want to go through on this first day, the day of the gala? I mean, of the rehearsal dinner, where you will all be. You guys have picked out your outfits. You guys have put together your plan of who's going to the dinner and who is going to be scoping out the property and like trying to set up the bombs for the next night or whatever you guys intend to set up to make sure that your plan goes through on the second night.
I feel like we really need a team name. Like every time I go on a road trip or something, there's always like a hashtag this or bust or something like that. And I really think it's like a good version of unity for the group. So
Yes, we'll be this or bust.
well,
No? Okay.
My experience, usually the name, you got to earn the name. Like it comes up in the moment, you know?
That's what the.
Yes,
Okay.
bags.
For the
So-
hype, we could be hashtag red paint.
Ooh.
Fucking love that.
Well, how
that
about
one
Jaguar?
works. And my dress is red.
How about the
Red
big
paint.
cats?
Also, I'm going to call my assistant and get her to find some cheesy art that I can throw into this whole gallery situation as my in.
Nice.
As long as it looks expensive.
How many millions are you spending
Oh,
to get into the gallery?
Oh, you know, with art, you can kind of, as long as you tell everyone that it's art, they'll pay whatever. So, you know, I'll probably grab something, a couple $100 and, you know, flip a couple cool mil on it if someone buys it.
That's art.
Marketing. Art
So
and marketing.
3 of us are going inside, and then like 3 of y'all are waiting in like a plumbing van or some stakeout thing. Is that what I'm hearing?
I was gonna try to flirt
Oh,
with
we
the
want a
security
van?
guard at the
No,
front.
I think we'll all go in so we get the.
Oh, we
lay of
all
the land.
going in.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll all go in, but we'll all peel off. I will assist either Haley or Gabriel in finding places to expose.
All right.
Hey, Michael, do you think I should have like a gun or something? I don't know. I just feel like it might
Do
be
not give
useful.
him a gun.
I love Rookie.
Do not give him a gun.
The second he says that, don't give him a gun. I like pull back the 2 guns that I kind of just made.
And I was like, are you sure? I got, you know what? Just, I'll be right next to you. If you need a gun, I'll give you a gun.
Okay, just
He's
leave a
got,
spare.
like-
Leave a spare for me.
Gabriel's got like 3D printed weapons with like homemade bullets. It's like, wait, what the? He's
I
like,
look at
but it
Holden.
works.
I look at Holden and I just go.
All right,
I can see
So
you
we're
winking. This
here.
is not a good idea.
You saw that?
we're here. We are pulling up to our local metropolis Museum of Modern Art.
I would have called us an Uber Lux. 2 Uber Lux.
Okay. Or would you have just gotten like a giant limo?
No,
Do you
my
pull
own
up in a
pocket money.
pink Hummer limo?
Oof,
You can
no.
tell me.
I'm gonna look at
Tell me
Haley.
the truth.
Haley, if we're gonna be the red paints or whatever, we need something red, yeah?
Oh, but isn't that a little bit obvious? Like, we're
Just-
literally coming to steal. We're in a big red car.
Obvious enough to not be obvious.
Sounds good. I'll see what I can find.
Flashy.
This guy is the
Great.
real tactician.
Are we frozen? Or are
We
we
might be.
good? Sorry.
No worries. I just saw that too.
Wait, what?
We're unfrozen now for me. I just refreshed and everything looks fine.
Oh.
All right, good.
Okay, so one more time, I will give it to everyone. We are going to the gala right now. This is like my pep talk inside the car.
In the red car.
So here's what's going to happen. Myself, Gabriel, and Haley, we will look for places to exploit with the technology here. Then looks like Michael, Flora, and Halden, you will go out and you will investigate the vault when you disperse your art. And we'll get the idea of what the protection looks like. Does everyone sound good?
Sounds
Do we
good to
need
me.
something
Everyone put
besides
your-
cell phones to communicate with each other? I mean, you know, like in the movies and stuff, I always see guys with like walkie-talkies and earpieces, you know, something like that. I can hook that up.
That is not always the case. It just stands out to people see it when you get so close. So,
Says the guy with a Razor cell phone.
If you can't trace this.
Yeah, man, where'd you find that?
I fucking love Haley.
So much spice.
The venomous.
So here's one thing that I would like you to do, Flora. And I give Flora my pen. It's like you click it in the direction of anyone in security. It'll put a tracer on them. I will be able to track where they go.
Nice.
It's part of my kit. I have a pen that can just shoot and it's very long distances with incredible accuracy.
Laser
Takes it,
pointer.
Like sticks it in her dress side.
Right. So
Oh, okay.
More guns.
Guilty. Is this for real?
so ideally, Flora, you'll be able to put it to all the security so we know how security moves and where they go, and then we'll know like what they're doing the night of. So does everyone feel good? Put your hands in the center.
I just saw a tweet that most people at the gala are actually wearing white, and I have heavily misconstrued my whole idea here.
That's okay. All right, the big cats on 3. 1, 2, 3. Big cats.
Wait, we're not the big
It
cats.
was red
What
stripes.
So, I thought it was the red paints.
Yes, okay.
No.
I thought it would get you with that. Okay, put it in there.
We're here.
She just puts her hand in and says, hashtag.
Hashtag.
So you guys pull up to this beautiful Metropolitan Gala. Metropolitan Museum of Modern Art that is being converted for this special event and will be converted again in tomorrow with all of the exhibits being fully filled. And this is like the final goodbye to last year's exhibit, and everyone's like, oh, can't believe we thought this was so cool last year. It's very star-studded, like, I don't know, Bargelina and whoever famous couples are all there, and
Taking selfies of everyone.
Hey,
and
isn't that like
there's a
evidence?
red carpet.
It's
There's a
just my
red
account.
carpet walk up, but you guys also see off to the side that there appears to be like the regular security force that you guys know because most of you are local enough to have been to this museum before, as the regular security force that accompanies Axel when he goes out, works at all of his properties, etc., etc. These are the normal people, but you also see people with your let's see. No, that doesn't actually work here. But you also notice some people that don't seem to fit in quite right. Like you're like, are
Fox roll.
these like
Fox roll.
undercovers? Yeah. That's a that's a fox roll. Well,
I was
read
like,
that.
are we looking for the perception version in this game, like the perception check?
Yeah, I got a 1 and a 5. So that's my character's big ability is surveying the scene. So I got a 1 and a 5.
So that 5 will get you a little bit of heat because it's not quite, it's a partial success. So it's just kind of like they see you, see them, and they're like, what? That kind of thing where they're just like, it's not a big deal, but it's like, what are you looking at? Like, mind your business.
Okay.
That
But
kind
do-
of
but do I-
situation.
but
So
do- What is my success out of that though? Do I know?
you recognize them as part of the world police.
The
Which
world
is-
police.
The world police. These are
The worst what?
the last resort when something has gone on entirely too long. You're not exactly sure why they are here, but like it probably has something to do with the fact that there is plenty of heat on this and the fact that the jewels that are associated with this outfit that you guys are supposed to be stealing are possibly stolen. Like it's kind of weird because the jewels themselves aren't necessarily super prestigious. Like, yeah, they're Cartier diamonds, but they're not like the most perfect of all Cartier diamonds. And then with a roll, Haley can tell me what's special about these diamonds
Ooh.
and this jewelry.
How many?
I guess
world
I'd be
police?
sitting kind of, Can I assume that I've gotten the Wi-Fi, or is that going to be harder to do?
Oh, you like instantly get the Wi-Fi. You're just
Sure.
like, oh, there's a sign over there. What the hell? Why is there? I thought this place was fancy.
So I have two. Yeah, that's what I was honestly picturing. Like, it's probably like Wi-Fi code is this. I got 2 2s.
So you have no idea.
I
But
just
Why-
want to remind
But
the chat
wait,
that
before
you could,
Haley does this, I'd like to use. So if there's been a success or a partial success previously, I could aid someone before I take my next action. So I want to aid Haley.
rolled a
It takes
1.
away your entire next action.
Um,
So
I rolled a 1.
you rolled 2 2s and a 1.
Yeah.
2 2s. Okay, so that's not as big a deal if you rolled 2 1s.
Haley
So
dies.
because you have this
Wi-Fi
partial
was off.
failure,
I feel like this looks
You
like me
guys have
telling Haley to
attracted-
avoid the cameras, and Haley like just disregards me and does it like right underneath the security camera.
yeah, you're like seen Googling. No one is supposed to know. Like, obviously, it's a pretty standardized thing for the outfit to be coming, but no one is really supposed to be looking up these jewels.
Sure,
per
I'm
se,
very
because
clearly
they're-
looking at details in the hallway.
And you're just like, oh, would you look at that? That looks like that's worth about $3.7 million right there.
There's
Maybe
a s-
we should steal it. Not
There's
that you're
a
not that bad.
strap that you can just undo and like the whole thing fall off. But like, no, I wouldn't know that.
But yeah, it is important to remember, you guys, that chat, you guys can be helping these guys out so that they don't fall flat on
Die.
their butts.
The Yaguai does need no help. The
I
Yaguai
would
is
take
not-
my Switch and put it into my purse and look more like a normal person after messing up and like almost getting in trouble.
You know, if I'll say that you can take one of your antagonist points off because you're just like, what? I'm like, hello, rich people love jewelry.
I'm a fan, a big fan. Am I keeping track of my antagonist points?
I am keeping track of your antagonist points, and I will not tell you the total
I feel
until we
blessed.
get very close.
Oh, the DM does it? Great, excellent.
Sounds perfect.
Excellent.
Less
Oh, it's almost time for our next giveaway from Start Playing Games, run by professional DMs. They're giving away 2 seats to any of their games of $30 or less. Type !bail to enter. In case you're not reading chat, because I mean, all of this is information that's
Bail.
available to people in chat, the people that would win. So yeah, you guys all move into the space of this gala. The Jaguar having attracted the attention of one of the world police in kind of a way that's like, like, I'm doing my job, why are you? It's not overtly aggressive. It's like, mind your effing business.
They were profiling me
They're profiling you
How many
for that
world-
fucking mustache.
for that pencil mustache.
Michael, you do come Michael Georges, you do come across a situation at the door where they're like, you are the most heavily strapped person in this building. Like,
That's why they
who
pay
doesn't
me.
work here?
Hmm.
What the hell is your problem? So you are going
personal
to have
security.
to kind of, you're going to
Pardon,
fox
wait.
your way into concealing some of the weapons that they didn't find, or like trying to make it seem like you are a little more on the civilian security guard side rather than the
Says a fox or a fleece.
yeah, you can fox or fleece, sorry. Yeah,
So what is this check for?
Yeah.
Guns, gun
Concealing.
check.
Can I? Well, I'll wait.
Oh yeah, I'll ask him. Do you have a? I see you. Do you have a gun check? Is there someplace I can put?
You just ask him.
Is there a gun?
And you just walk up like, hey, yeah, do I need a gun check? Because he like puts up.
Well, Flora's with him, and she's decked out. She has her arm in Halden's arm, kind of, because he's selling the art, and so it's supposed
I'm their
to
security.
have this facade of security.
high value individuals over here.
Ooh, so is that a Flora fox or a fleece?
I'm going to give him some of
I'm
my
gonna say
guns.
that she's gonna have that as an aid. So you can roll an extra dice.
Oh snap!
So thematically, are Jaguar and Haley further into the gala, and then Flora and Michael, are we going in waves, or is it one big group that we're going in as?
Yeah, I definitely think waves.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Like,
I
You
was
don't
part of
want to. You
it.
don't want to be seen.
Like
No?
Haley, Jaguar, and Gabrielle in first wave, and then
Okay.
Flora and them in second wave.
Okay.
I roll 3 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is a 6, a 4, and a 3.
I heard
And
like it.
because you
I heard a
had
6.
I heard a
8, you're going to
6
take
there.
the highest one.
6. Yes.
You heard a 6. You only got 1 6, right?
Yeah, 1 6.
Noise. So
robots.
he's like, yeah, totally good check. And then he starts, yeah. He starts asking you about what makers are your preferred, and like what like you guys become like fast friends. You guys agree to go to the range together, and he's like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll take real good care of your weapons for you. He's just left ogling these guns that are just like, I'm sure near and dear to your
they're
heart.
so well oiled.
So you blew that out of the water. Good job.
Excellent, yeah, cool.
So he's like,
I got all my guns. I really hope I don't have to use
so
them, but I
all
have
you
them.
guys have 6. You know, you got to be prepared for the worst.
Yeah.
And that's everyone, right? Everyone's in.
Everyone's in.
Haley. All right. So as you guys are doing a tour of the last exhibition, this is the last day that it's going to be shown. Who are you all talking to? There are plenty of types of people in here that you might want to get information from that you could schmooze with. Like, what are y'all doing?
Well, I want to go with Gabriel and try to see if we can find a good place that like works. So, to like lay these explosives for later. So I guess like I want to like cover him and Haley. I want to cover her as well, so they like no one's paying attention to them.
Mm-hmm.
And so like what would you consider me doing for that? Like just drawing attention of people so they can get away?
Yeah, basically, what would you consider that? I'm sorry. That
I would
would
consider
be
that fox or fleecing. I mean, I feel like
I was
fox,
gonna
like,
say,
Go ahead.
yeah. I think it'll be a fox as well because it's more subterfuge than trying to be overt.
1.
What?
Fuck.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a 2.
2 1s?
No, I got a 1.
No,
and a
not 2 1s.
Oh.
If anyone wants to make a
So-
donation in chat so we can have another roll, that would just be great. But
It's
yeah.
only
help.
$10 for an extra dice,
And it goes to chat.
and
Now, do any of
They're
the
looking
plans
really
want to
quick.
aid me on this?
Wait, yeah, actually, would that be a crowd you're working with?
Yes.
All right. Well then,
Live in a Day also donated an extra
Ooh,
die. Thank
okay.
you, Liv.
Can you guys mind if I use that?
Thank you.
It's yours.
Do it.
All right, that's a 6.
Hey!
All right.
Yeah.
So how are you diverting these people like super successfully?
Okay. In true Jaguar fashion, he sees this matronly woman who looks to be like one of the museum's directors, and he's like, I know how to do this, and he starts doing the tango with her on the stage with like the flower in his mouth and everything, just to get everyone in a big circle watching.
And
Perfect.
everyone is just like in awe. They're like, wow, what kind of mustache wax does he use? He is beautiful. He does an amazing job. I've never seen someone move so fluidly across, especially with this old matron. It's all in the lead.
But I definitely give her husband a wink when I dip her.
As everyone's starting,
He's a silver daddy.
as everyone's starting
Oh,
to kind of
yeah.
like huddle over to watch this fantastic dance being done, I'm going to just look away and start looking around for places to put these bombs for later.
Ugh, feels weird.
So when you're doing that, I'm going to need you to roll for Fix and Fox. You can do 2 rolls, right? You'll succeed at, you could succeed at one and fail at the other, or
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Flavoring, building the flavoring. That makes sense.
All right. Here we go. First roll for the Fix, I guess. First.
Yeah, because you get to take the highest of that one.
Oh. Would Jaguar doing what he's doing give me another D6? Is this like a help thing that he's doing?
Well, technically, my special move is if you're playing in a strict time, you can allow for more room for extra wiggle room. As long as the character in the scene before you achieved a partial success or better on the roll, you can aid someone and also take an action in the current scene.
Thank you.
So, since Michael succeeded, and then I went after him, when I dip, I could be like, and point you right through like the right door.
Okay. Cool.
And
So,
give you an extra die.
perfect. Here we go. Come on. Whoa! Okay, I got a 6, a 3, and a 2. So I guess I'll take that 6.
All right, that sounds great. Also, how's my audio?
It's better.
Good.
Good.
You're
Good now, yeah,
It's
yeah.
good now.
Okay, cool. Me responding to all of these messages super late. So you got a 6. You successfully assemble kind of on the spot. Like, it's pretty impressive how quickly you could put together these trigger mechanisms and bombs in very stealthy places. I've decided you don't have to do Fox because Jaguar kind of already took care of that for you. So we're gonna affix that to your Fix. There are bombs all over this place. If a rat sneezes and it's the correct frequency that you set up, it is over in this place, and you're just like, ooh!
And I did
Overkill.
put them strategically in places that won't have big crowds, so it's more for just a loud boom scare than like it's gonna hurt anybody.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I can dig that. I like that. I like that.
Can I intentionally? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can I intentionally walk down go past a very clearly marked closed or kind of like roped off area and just kind of looking cute? I'm trying to find the dumbest, hottest security guard I can find.
You go down there and you run into your ex. Because remember, you only partially succeeded. You didn't actually succeed in getting them
Oh no!
the list.
Steven, what are you doing here?
Oh. I didn't know that they were letting in the fours.
Gross. I'm not going to do this right now. We are more mature than this, and we can just kind of go our separate ways. But I'm wondering if you have anything to do with the weirdo world police that are outside.
I may or may not have something to do with that. But how did you even get in here? I think that I would be able to let on that I know that you don't have any money. Everything you have comes from hacking. Everything you have is a theft.
Everything
Why
that
are
I
you
have does
here?
not come from hacking. That is so rude. And I will have you know that I am currently dating a very flamboyant yet strong man named Jaguar. And you'll find him around here. And so gross to all the things that you just said. And I'm going to go this way. And I'm just going to try to walk away from Steven. And then as soon as I go around the corner, run.
Please that.
Oh God, I can't. I don't have any dice.
That means you roll twice, take the lowest.
Yeah, that means you're
Oh,
going to take the
please.
lowest.
So I roll 2 dice and take the lowest.
Yeah.
So I'm in heels, so this is not going to be 3.
All right. So what happens is he has an eye on you. He's very, very suspicious that you're here. Like, he knows that you you like to live your life for fun, but there's got to be a way to fund the fun. And
I hate Steve.
Yeah, I hate Steven too. Fuck that guy.
he's got his eyes on you. We are going to play this a little differently because you have tipped the antagonist clock.
What does that mean?
So
On to us.
Sorry, Keith is in this Zoom call, and he is just fucking crying over there. I love it. You love to see it. So you personally, not as a group, though you have caused some issues for the group through this.
Look, I'm trying. I'm trying here.
The
I'm using
antagonist
a fucking switch.
So as you make your escape and your heels are like click-clacking down this empty click-clacking down this empty hallway where you didn't really think that anyone was, and like, you know, you didn't see security on your way in. You straight up ran into your boyfriend, who also ex-boyfriend, who probably wasn't supposed to be down there anyway. And you are snatched into a dark corridor, and that's where we're gonna leave that for now. Like, you're back there. You've been kidnapped. Bum, bum, bum.
Bring it on, boys.
All right. So what's happening? What's happening out on the main floor?
Well, I think my turn and Gabriel's turn's done. I think it's Flora and Halden and George Michael George.
So
Sorry about the name, for real.
So quick.
I just love George Michael, and
Yeah.
What's up?
So I guess we're donating the art. How does that work? Do we have it with us, or did that happen before the event?
Could we just carry
The bodyguard has it, right?
I assume
is
you
our
have
manservant carrying some paintings?
Yeah, that works.
I'm assuming you guys, actually, I'm sorry, we missed the opportunity to roll this out where you have the discussion with, the curator to actually get your art in this time around. So we're going to play this out this way. You and your bodyguard, who is carrying this large piece of art that no one questioned on the way in, because obviously this is what the rich do. You guys are gonna head to the curator's office, and it's like a well-lit path. Like, there is a tour way through the gallery, and the curator is right there smack in the middle. So you guys drag this art piece, whatever it may be, over to the door, and you're just boom, boom, boom on the door.
For the record, it's just a random painting that my assistant made one time in college.
Nice.
Is it watercolor?
It's abstract. Acrylic.
All right. So the curator opens the door. Can I help you?
Hi there. Ongo Gablovian. Nice to meet you. I'm here to donate some pieces to the gallery, and I hope that's not a problem.
Here is one art.
We do. So anyway, I start blasting. We do enjoy donations. And as these will all be auctioned, or next year, I suppose you could see a profit on this. Tell us about the artist. Where did you find this piece? And she scrutinizes the piece. She's just like,
This was painted by Amanda Broussard. She's up and coming, but she's caught the attention of a lot of galleries back in Argentina, and so I figured I'd help her with her exposure a bit. I mean, this piece in particular is just so evocative. I figured it'd be perfect for this event.
I don't know how I feel about evocative, but I do enjoy that it's coming from Argentina. What? All right. Can you roll me a fleece?
Yes. I am very bad at this.
Oh no! Don't say that.
So pick the lowest. I got a 2.
You got a 2?
Yeah.
Huh. And
We ain't doing well. We're not doing well.
I can't help you.
You see a spark of recognition in her eye. Does anyone have any? I'm gonna give you guys like 10 seconds to throw some money at this problem before I
for sure.
move on to the next point.
I'll
just to give some help. yes, we did use the extra die from Liv already.
Mhm.
So, I mean, Michael, if you want to give aid, now would be a good time to do that. as well.
I would gesture over to Flora and
I
say,
see her
Flora.
scoff, and I'm like, you are mistaken. This is a famous artist from Argentina, and you're going to scoff?
I mean, okay, so rather than Holden having an extra die, I am going to allow you to attempt to roll a fleece.
Perfect. Because I'm
Pull the wool over their eyes.
I would also like to service with a smile, so I give myself an additional die.
Jeez.
Flora.
Chat is get him, Karen. I love it.
And I'd like to speak to the manager. I got a 6 and a 5 and a 5. Yes. So do I take the lowest out of 5? Or the highest out
I
of
think
6?
you take the highest, right?
The only reason you take the lowest is if
Okay,
you don't have skills.
I took
Okay.
the lowest.
Cool. Got it. So I got 6.
No, because you have a.
Oh, we're on a lag.
Okay, my internet is like deciding that it wants to be wonky.
course.
So hopefully you guys let me know if you guys have any
We can
issue
still hear
with
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you okay.
So you see. Okay, perfect. Sorry, guys. You see. Bleh, Tilda Swinton. We're bringing her back. Looks at over the art and she goes, oh, "So sorry. What was your name?" She reaches her hand out to shake your hand, both of you. Holden,
I
Flora,
say-
nice to meet y'all.
Karen.
Can I speak with the curator, please?
I would like to speak to the curator. That's my next line.
I have a coupon
I'm
for one
so
donation.
Sorry, this reminded me so much of an art piece with a student I used to mentor. Her name was. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, damn, that's in Discord. What was your assistant's name? Muriel?
Oh, Mandy.
Mandy. Reminds me so much of Mandy, the student that I used to tutor. She had kind of disappeared off the radar. She could have had a promising art career, but nothing that would be worth anything that we would put in this gallery. But I suppose I was wrong. Something similar, but it's a beautiful piece. I'd be happy to have it in our gallery. Would you like to take a tour around and see? You know, these are the pieces that we're. Huh?
This curator, I like that she mentions like this old artist that she used to
She's like-
mentor. Like what odd thing that just kind of comes out of nowhere. Like she's reliving this one. Like
That's the power of art.
The power of art.
I
Like,
said it was
reminds
evocative,
me
okay?
Deeply of this painter who actually painted this painting. Oh no. Because Alden said that it was a piece that she had made, and it's like it reminds me so much. So
This
if
Mandy
it
must
failed,
have
I
good
would have.
taste.
Oh yeah. So, you know, I would like the input of someone who's obviously got a fine eye, and I'm speaking directly to Karen. I was like, who's got a fine eye for what is true art. You know, I think I can get you like maybe a preview of what we've got going out tomorrow, and we can talk about where your piece would be most suited.
That sounds
Because of course.
amicable. I think that's appropriate.
And
So she is going to lead them down to the vault.
On the way down, I'm just gonna scan the entire path we take and commit it to memory, but also look for cameras, like what angles they're looking at, if they're oscillating, or any other security measures that we might run into if we come back down here.
I'd like to think that if Haley had done better, this would be the moment where like one of the cameras winks at you or some shit, but I'm currently trapped in a dark room, so
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you guys are doing that and getting around to see all of the things that are here, and the security measures to be able to share that information this evening when you guys get back home. And I assume, yeah, we can cut back to what is happening with Haley.
I would immediately pull out my Switch and turn on the screen so there's like a dim white light.
So, and you are terrified by the beauty of this man that you meet, who is speaking to you, and he says, "Why are you here? What is it
Who
that
are
you are looking
you?
for?" And I pull out, he pulls out his badge, and his name is Roberto Daddy. In quotation, like it has quotation marks on his ID.
People call him Daddy.
Roberto
Got it.
Daddy Guevara, but you can call me Daddy.
Okay.
How old
Okay.
My name's Daddy, but you can
She's
call me
been to
Daddy.
Coachella at least twice.
Y'all came up with it.
I know.
You were like,
We did.
his name is Daddy, and I
We
was
just
like,
framed
okay.
Jeannine. Jeannine, what the fuck is this plot?
Yeah, oh, Daddy, what are you talking about, Jeannine?
Daddy, that's fine.
Crazy.
She threw
Oh
that
my
back
God.
on you real quick. She's like, "That was you."
I can't believe you do that, Jeannine. Oh, you're frozen now, so you can't defend yourself.
It was more of a
Oh my goodness.
I
plan.
would kind of toss on my hair and be like, okay, Daddy, I'm here like everyone else is here. I think the dress is stunning, and why are you here? Why are we in this dark closet? Why am I not screaming?
Listen. Go ahead.
That's it. She would end it with, why am I not screaming?
You're not in a dark closet. You're just down a hallway. Don't worry. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
he turned on the light. It's another
Because
hallway.
I'm going to offer you a deal. We, and I point at my badge. Points at the badge.
Uh-huh.
We are fully aware that you are here for more nefarious reasons. You are here to steal this impeccable piece of art that is not, and I'm assuming Haley is actually making that face that you just made.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, not the pantsuit, but the accompanying jewels that come with it.
First of all, as if I'd steal that ugly ass pantsuit. Second of all, your badge number, I'm going to report you. And can I use the ability, I can only use it once
More Karens.
a game, I think. I can make an NPC because I know someone, and so I'd like to pull that in. And I know the head of museum relations.
You know the head of museum relations? Granted, that would be cool if I worked for the... I say, oh, you know the head of museum relations? That would be cool if I worked for the museum. Stone face. Like,
Oh no.
Wait, damn, I really thought that would work.
it's because this is a result of your antagonist clock
Oh, right.
being punched, if you will.
Well,
Okay, are you are you one of the good guys, or?
I'm just here to stop an international crime from being committed.
Well, unless there's evidence, sir, you've got a girl on a cute island in a hallway.
What's your archetype again? I'm sorry.
Engineer.
I thought
So
you were
that
gonna say
was
friend
your
ID.
special move.
Friend
Mhm.
ID.
So make an NPC describe them, their specialties, and how they help you and the crew. Take 1d plus 1d on fixed rolls when they do help you. So are they going to come down this hallway at this point?
I was hoping they would come down the hallway and I would like
police
Prince
yourself.
Charming get pulled out of there, but that's still not really a fix.
Yeah, that'll knock off some of the heat on you. So what is your museum friend look like?
I'm picturing a gnome, but we're not playing D&D, so I'm picturing a smaller framed man with a slightly balding head, but great tortoise shell glasses.
So Stanley Tucci, but short.
Yes!
Got it.
I think we
Oh,
all-
I wish I was rescued by Stanley Tucci.
So
Yeah, you're rescued.
Stanley Tucci Jr. approaches this dark corridor, and he says, "Oh, Haley, darling, there you are. I knew that I'd be able
Stanley!
to find you here. Just all the finest people are coming here, obviously. So I was hoping that I'd be able to find you, but you change your number so often. I couldn't get a hold of you. So So happy to see you.
Yes, I'm gonna do that
who's
thing where I
this,
get low.
Who's your gentleman friend?
Not my gentleman friend, and like, it's a whole thing. I was lost.
Shame,
and
he's quite handsome.
well, fine. And I'm gonna kind of like try to scoot closer to him and like try to grab him by the hands and be like, Stanley, show me the rest of the exhibit. And like try to get the fuck out
As
of there.
this is happening, I'm like, wait. Stanley's like, wait, are you harassing my friend? I'll have you know that I will have you thrown out on your ass, and you will never step foot in another museum of modern art anywhere in this country again. If you were trying to hurt my friend.
No, I'm fine.
What are
He's
you
just
doing
looking
here?
around.
Watch out, Daddy.
I'm sorry, I get a little worked up. It's okay. So,
I'd return to the rest of the group. I just want to get away from this
your friend,
corridor.
what's your friend's name?
Stanley.
Okay. Stanley. Okay, we're rolling with it because I was
So-
like, Stanley, turn.
So, Haley,
Okay,
you're heading
so
back to the main
you
room.
have successfully evaded that. Yeah, you've successfully evaded that, but you feel his eyes watching you. And you know that you are not quite out of hot seat. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a
Jaguar,
little worried
you're
about
in the
doing
main
more
room,
stuff.
and you are still. Yeah.
I feel like now I'm having a drink with this one of the museum directors and her husband, and I'm kind of now like in this deep story about how I lost my husband, and it's a very sad moment, and them and the table around them, they're very wrapped in like this story about like how I lost them. He was shot, and I that was the last day I ever spent with him, and they're just very enraptured at it.
You are spinning the web. Everyone, I mean, almost to the point where like people are like, have you met this man? He is so enrapturing. You should invite him to everything. And like people are asking you for cards at this point, which
I definitely have business cards.
I want to say around this point, I'm like calling everyone on our walkie-talkie or whatever. I'm like, all right, guys, everything's in place. We're good. Where's everybody at?
well, you see him you see Jaguar entertaining the crowd still. Jaguar entertaining the crowd still, and you know that Flora, Michael, and Halden are now having an audience with the curator. Is there something in particular that you would like to? Do you want to meet up with them, or where are you?
I think I'll keep hanging with Jaguar if everyone's still doing their mission.
Does Gabriel let us know that everything's in place then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then I'll be like, we're en route to the safe right now.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Sounds good.
Yeah, en route to the safe. So as you guys get down there, are you going to I was gonna say attempt to stealth down there, but maybe
Could
not.
I try like a fox check to just scan like the security features? Or is that something that we'll need Haley for? Like if there's anything visually just like obvious,
You can, but
exit doors, stuff like that.
be wary of the fact that you do have Fox. I was like, you don't have Fox. Yeah, you can roll it as Fox. And so what I have that down is like wit and street smarts. So observations and things like that. And Flora and Michael could roll fix
Fox.
Michael, you can roll Fox as well and see what you guys get. So Michael, Halden, you guys are rolling Fox. And Flora, you're rolling Fix to figure out if you can deactivate these cameras in any way.
And if I have
disable
no
them.
like proficiency, I take the lowest one, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, before you guys get to the vault, you do hear me in your ear saying like, "Let me know once you get to the vault."
I got a
do that.
6 fox.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got
Wait, how many dice did you roll?
3.
3,
I got 3
and you only
fox.
Oh, you're the tourist. You're just all
I'm all fox.
all fox.
Yeah.
All right.
So Halden, you were looking for like security measures and stuff, right?
Yeah, and like exits and that sort of thing. Just
You know,
anything
stuff
that
I
could help
should
us
be
get out of
doing.
trouble.
Since
didn't.
I've been since I'm going from the very edge of the perimeter or whatever to the safe, how many can I like keep an eye out for how many, like just numbers wise, how many world police there are?
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Sorry.
All right, cool.
Roll it up.
All right.
So, Halden, you know that there are 2 exits to each side of the building, 2 to the north, 2 south, 2 east, 2 west. And each exit, which are the exit and entrance, has 2 cameras. So a total for 4 on each exit. I mean, on each exit wall, basically. And then in addition to the ones that are actually inside of the gallery. So you've got 2 different angles, one from the outside and one from the inside of all of these doors. So getting in and out through those kinds of means are going to be a little bit difficult if you cannot manage to disable them in some way, those cameras. As well as, just the standard emergency alarm on 4 of the doors.
Okay, got it.
Would there be a way for me to text everyone a quick, sorry guys, went a little MIA, but I'm back?
Yeah, do I see you join me and Gabriel as you get back to the main room? Haley?
I mean, I'm just trying to get back into a safe space. I've done too many hot
Solo missions.
hot type things, so.
I think if me and Gabriel are sitting down, do you share with us what happened?
Oh, sure. I'd come to the table and I'd be like, first of all, there's like some guy, Roberto Guerrero or something like that. He went by Daddy and he was like, I am on to you and I know that you're bad. And I was like, as if you don't know that I'm bad. And he was like, no, I do. And I like kind of feel like he knows. So anyways, now I'm just a little, I've done a basic schematics, but I'm just going to do a little bit of a check to see what else I can find about this museum. Because right now, this whole lip service thing is not doing very well.
So,
Haley, I have an idea. I want you to cut all the cameras when I give the signal. You will know the signal.
Okay.
Gabriel.
Wait, so we're going back to that hallway that is on the way to the vault because Michael and Flora didn't get to roll their rolls to see what other knowledge they gained. That was just what Halden had learned.
Yeah.
So real quick, Michael, if you want to roll 6, 2, and
Just a 6 and a 2. Did I get a third dice?
no, you picked the highest one. So
6.
You know that there are not actually that many world police around. They are, in fact, working in conjunction with the security guards that are there. So for a total of, 3 world police, but also an additional 12 guards that already work there. Yeah, so it's pretty
So there's 3
hefty,
world police then. All right.
but you obviously are more worried about the world police because
the
security,
world
Fuck the world police.
Yeah. And then Flora, you are rolling fix to figure out if you can figure out, or what are you rolling? You're not rolling. Just kidding.
No, I was like, wait.
Sorry, my bad.
I was thinking
So you
real
guys have
hard.
all of that information as you head down to the vault, and I'll also say that you know what kind of security measures are put on because both of you rolled 6s, which is a complete success. You know exactly the type of measures and like all of the pressure points and everything that would be needed to break into this case that's got the pantsuit, the jewels and the shoes, which Flora has established that she is interested in the past. Just for fun. Those are worthless, but you know, they're cute.
Can I ask Gabriel a question? Gabriel,
Yeah.
when I give you the wink, and I whisper in your ear so no one else hear, hit the button.
Whoa. I didn't hear it, but that's... Whoa.
What?
Will do. I got you. Don't worry.
Do you also have one of your improvised weapons with you? Handgun of such.
Oh, you mean this one? And I'll pull one out and put it back in my coat.
Thank you. Haley.
We're about to die.
Haley, where was this daddy you spoke of?
Like in this weirdly dark hallway, and then it wasn't that dark, but it was dark at the beginning.
So, Fixer, I want to go towards that hallway, and right before I walk down away out of Gabriel's sight, I want to wink at Gabriel to trigger the bombs.
I press the button. Boom!
But also like a rat sneezes. And it's like, oh, okay. So there is a huge explosion off to the side, which unfortunately...
And I do have a special move called With a Bang. Let's see. When activating a bomb, when using my frag in a situation where it doesn't seem to be the best course of action, take plus 1d when rolling and describe
That's
how the noise
perfect.
made the attracted attention.
Roll it up.
So
Okay.
literally when you blow up something you weren't supposed to blow up. That's good.
All right, so let's see. I have one
Make it work.
frag.
And,
So I guess
and you get my aid since Flora and Halden and Michael succeeded.
Everyone keeps rolling successes, which is great.
So
Everyone.
So I guess I rolled 2d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. Wish me luck. Boom! Oh, well. Plus 1. 3. I rolled a 2 plus 1, so I guess 3 would be my highest. Is that right?
Yeah.
Mixed results.
Yeah, so you get mixed results. Like it's a big explosion, but you end up, this is perfect for what I was gonna do anyway.
Haley hits the floor.
You end up caving the entrance to the area that Flora, Michael, and Halden are in with the curator. So they are going to have to be evacuated in another way, which is going to obviously draw more attention to them. And to the fact it's like, oh no, these are the lone survivors. What were they even doing down there? Which will proceed to draw more attention to the fact that this piece of art is a piece of crap. So that is the effect of that. But before we go ahead with the evac, the Jaguar is going to meet with the lead of the secret police. I mean, the world police.
Oh my god, did I meet the leader of the world police?
So as I walk down the hallway, I want to like make like myself like a blocker towards like where they would need to go to get down to the vault.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to put myself, in between. Like they have to get through me before they can.
Okay.
With my gun in my waistband. Just staying there. I got like the one hair thing coming down after the explosion.
Nice.
and I'm just waiting for Daddy.
So calmly walking down the hallway as if he already knew what was going on, and like this isn't a huge surprise despite the fact that like he didn't see the bombs being planted, but he knew you were here. And Haley, he knew what Haley was doing here. He has seen all of you. So
Hello, Daddy.
hello, lover.
Yes.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
You cannot call me that anymore. You are dead to me. Ever since you betrayed me. I thought you were
But
dead.
I do still love you.
I would
Your
be lying if I said that I didn't love you as well.
definition of betrayal is too overt.
Listen. If you'd have me back, I'll tell you everything.
Fleece that.
No.
What?
Actually, okay, yeah. I'll roll, please.
You're saying it's fucking real?
You would shock the DM.
4.
You can choose to fail or succeed. Or you can choose to fail if you want. I mean, that's a partial.
No. I technically, it is a fleece.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a partial success. So, he comes to you with his hands outstretched, and he is like, "Feels really good to be reunited." Do you reach out?
I go to reach out, but I pull the gun out from my holster and I shoot him.
Oh my God! What is happening?
Melodrama.
How loud were these bombs, and how loud was this gunshot?
Oh, it rung out for at least 3 blocks or more. Like everyone heard it. There's
It's on the floor.
We're in the vault with
screaming.
the director, right?
Here we go. This
Yeah,
is my
we're
frag
still
roll.
in the vault.
Everyone is screaming, "Murder hobo!"
Okay. Oh man.
All right, so that
Yeah, we're
is
still
That was a 5.
success.
I don't think anything happened to us, right?
No,
Down
I'm
the
going
vault.
to give Halden that gun we talked about earlier because now is the time. And then I will get out my gun and I will put it at the head of the art director person because they seem to be in charge here. And we want the thing and we want it now. This is happening.
She
Okay.
looks shook. Because I look shook. I would first, real quick, I'm gonna circle back to the Jaguar interaction.
Let me just stipulate to the group, like as players, why I've decided to do this. If they knew that we were here, security is only to get increased.
I was going to try to get the. I'll do that in a second.
But I knew like it's
30
too late.
minutes
Like,
left IRL.
yeah, right. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna speed things up.
Shoot him.
My ex-husband betrayed me, and this is what you get when you cross the Jaguar.
Because it wasn't a complete success, you narrowly missed like something fatal. But Roberto, Daddy is lying, bleeding heavily on the floor. It would not take much if you don't decide to drag his body out of there. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be buried in like the flames and the rubble from this explosion, because the explosion itself was, because it was rigged so properly. Even, it wouldn't take much for it to not be a huge distraction to people, because I would say that the result of your frag being a mixed success is that security is able to keep everyone super calm, and like everyone just kind of they're like, this kind of thing happens all the time.
I mean,
Like, so there's no like screaming, running that's like super distracted.
Yeah, I mean,
There's plenty of exits for everyone to get
we
out.
we got 14 guards. We have 8 exits.
Now
So-
you have 14 guards. There were 15.
So I'm gonna do this movie style. I walk up to Daddy and I go, "You'll never cross the Jaguar, but you'll get his claws." And I just grab his badge and his gun, and I just leave him there to die.
Oh,
Yes.
he spits at you.
As he does that, I just happen to look in my pocket like, oh hey, I forgot one. Boom!
Fuck.
Haley hits the floor again.
Michael and Flora and Halden hear this explosion go off above ground again, and they're like, there is an exit for you guys to get out through down here. That's kind of like, so you point your gun at, I never gave her a name. We're gonna call her
It
Madeline.
probably won't matter here in a second anyway.
You point your gun at Madeline, and what do you say?
We're at the vault, right?
Yeah, we all are down there, looking
No
at all of
one's
the
in
other
here.
art pieces down there.
I like if that
Open
is
it.
what you said though. We're at the vault, right?
We're
Like
at the
this.
vault, right?
This is the vault, right?
This is the vault, right?
Oh,
Open it up.
that's what you said? Holy
Yeah.
shit. I love
it
that.
up.
So she is shaking in her boots.
You know
She
what's
has
going
no
on
training
here.
for this kind of thing, despite the fact
I-
fact that she works for one of the most powerful men in the city and has had plenty of things happen
This is a
throughout
mess.
the course of her career here.
Heist.
This is a fucking mess. So she
And I gave my gun.
she
I
opens
gave
the vault.
Halden and Flora their guns too. We all have guns now.
Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So she opens the vault for you,
Hmm.
and she gives you the key, even, and just
Oh.
please
Nice.
let me live. Please let me live. I have such a
See.
promising career of appraising art ahead of me.
Get this stuff
I
together
kinda look
for me.
over
I'm
the
in a
floor
hurry.
and I'm like,
Put this together. I gotta go.
This just turned into a robbery and not a heist. Like, those are two different things.
Yeah, like Michael just pulls out a
That's
black
your
trash bag and throws it at her. Put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag.
Put the shit in the bag. I gotta go.
I'm gonna pull Haley off the floor.
This is a cash checking shop.
I'm gonna pull Haley off the floor by now. I'll be like, hey, do the
I'm
thing
gonna
with
scream.
the,
I'm gonna scream.
It's me. Calm down. It's me. I did all this. It's fine. It's fine. I need you to do that thing to look at the cameras. I want to see where everybody's at.
Okay. Can I try to fix and get a heat signature of everyone?
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
you
I'll
guys
just tell you guys,
can
hey,
rescue your
something
team.
something happened. All of our videos just disappeared off of the Twitch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
We offline?
Keith, no, we've still got all of our boxes there. Do you guys hear us?
Yeah, I hear everyone, but the video feed is gone.
The stream has been heisted.
The stream.
MicroRPG says, yeah, that's what. Oh, whoops.
Yes, they can hear
Oh,
us.
so it's just video. Okay, well, cool. Just to
I
keep
did- I
things
did-
moving.
I didn't mean to blow up the cable. My bad.
I want to try to. I rolled a 5 on a fix. Oh, am I? Yeah, 5 on a fix.
Five on a fix. So at this point, all of the heat that can be on you is on you. So we're going to
I'm
choose
feeling
to
hot.
kind of have those antagonist points, because one of the antagonists is dead. The other antagonist that you guys don't know about is here right now.
I mean, look.
So
if I'm-
yeah, you were successful in ferreting out, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4 heat signatures down in the basement, and you're like, 4, because there are only 3 down there. Well, 3 that you sent down there. So
I'm gonna send a text really quick. On our way down, you've got company with a less than 3 emoji.
me
To us
spits
down
everywhere.
there, it's
we're cut off from the rest of the building, right? Like,
Yeah.
is it
Hostage.
collapsed?
There's
It's
a
cool.
separate exit. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
collapsed.
I'm gonna
Yeah. When
respond.
that's what that partial
I'm gonna
success got
smack
you.
Gabriel and be like, "What the fuck are you thinking?" And I'm gonna grab him by the bow tie and start heading towards the nearest exit. And I'm like, "Fucking, we gotta get out of here. Let's go."
I was just
Get
doing
out.
my thing.
I'm just running, heels. I'm gonna pull off the heels and just run.
I'm running with her.
I'm gonna respond
I don't want to get shot.
and say to bring the car around to the exit.
This is
nice,
a
nice.
fucking mess.
Okay. I'm calling an
Get the
Uber.
car
Calling an Uber. I'm
ready.
gonna call.
We don't have a getaway driver. We just have Uber.
I'm calling for Uber Lexus. Just meet me in the back corner.
Uber's not here. We're all screwed.
Hopefully someone
You
picks
guys
up.
literally blew
You-
up the feed.
Just
Good
make
job.
sure it's a red cup.
Can you imagine, like, telling your Uber's like, hold on, we're waiting on some people, and like all this, like, listen, like,
Holding
don't
her at gunpoint, like, hold on, we need to wait 10 minutes.
Shut
before-
the fuck up and wait.
Right.
Shut the fuck up and wait.
say anything, you're not gonna get 5
So-
stars.
with your success down in the basement, you get what you came for, plus some extra loot, some extra merch. Which speaking
leave-
of loot
I
and
leave
treasure,
Mandy's
did y'all
painting
know
down
that
there,
we're giving
though.
away Nord Games stuff?
Mandy's painting deserves to be
Wow.
Yeah, it stays in the vault where it belongs.
Is our
All
is our
right.
Uber driver coming, or are they like going in the opposite direction?
There was an
I'm
explosion.
trying to like. I feel like that's a real thing that could happen. Like, well, don't go down the Lower East Side. That doesn't make any sense. don't know
Yeah,
why
if you want to roll to that, we can.
Oh, fix. Let's go, baby. Come on, self-service. I got a 3.
Plus,
So you have to cancel your Uber because it is 16 minutes away.
I'm gonna try
Roll
lift. Keep
again.
running. Gabriel, keep fucking running.
just get the Uber. Get the
4. I can't find the fucking Uber. There's nothing on the list.
Y'all are
either.
escaping on foot.
Yep, we're running.
So
What?
I
For
don't
the
think I'm
party-
with you guys, right?
No, it's just
No.
Gabriel and I.
Just booked it.
So Halden, Michael, and Flora have gotten the loot, and you guys are making your escape
We're gonna
out
leave
the basement door.
We're gonna leave the art
Leave what?
director inside.
No, we're taking
of
the art
vault,
director in her car.
and-
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that
We're taking the
idea.
art director in her car.
Where's your car
So you're gonna have to roll
Where's
a
your car?
fox for intimidation for that because she's like,
I've
I've
been
already
waiting
helped you
for
as
this.
I've already helped you enough. I refuse. I fucking refuse to go any further. No more. Take your shit. Go.
I rolled
She's
a-
like sobbing. Take your shit. I refuse to be held
That's
at
a
gunpoint
1, a 1,
anymore.
and a 6.
Oh, you rolled?
Double failure.
Oh!
She takes
I roll-
the gun from you.
I should.
So a crit fail.
Halden shoots
That's a crit
her.
fail.
2 1s and a 6.
Yeah.
2 1s and a
Two
6.
ones.
That's a crit fail.
There's 2 1s. It's a crit fail.
So
Why, Haley? Why? I'm okay with this.
I'm out of there. I'm going to London with Jason.
Wait, she
You-
takes my gun? Fine.
She,
Hold
she-
it.
Yeah.
Halden.
wait,
Well,
she's gonna point
Hold
her
on.
gun at you, Michael, and she's like, "No, I'm fucking walking out of here, and I don't. You know what? Fuck you guys. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna tell them exactly who it was. You, the guy with the fucking beard and all the fucking guns, and you, the little meek boy with no fucking wits about him. You tried to sell me shitty art. This art is garbage. And you,
Oh, that's too
Aaron,
much.
we hate people like you. How dare you try and come for the manager? I am the manager."
It's time for my cinematic death. I'm
And
going
she's
to try and tackle her.
It's time for
We're
my
back.
cinematic death.
Can you read the cinematic death to me, please?
Whipping around
A
the gun
lonely
like
road.
a crazy.
I have been disillusioned with my crusade. I admit that the method, this is a method of your choosing. Oh yeah, this is a method of my choosing. The key to my final plans, her car key, the literal key.
Oh, I love that.
So you can, I try and get the car key from her and wrestle her, and maybe she shoots me, maybe she doesn't, maybe one of you do, but we'll see. A struggle ensues, I guess, and then do cinematic death. Do I roll?
Oh yeah, the gun goes off in the struggle because that crit fail, bruh.
I get shot in the stomach, and it takes me like 10 minutes to die.
So we are going fully Da Vinci Code now. Got it.
While
No,
they're
the cinematic
wrestling,
death gives everyone else a chance to get away from the antagonist.
Oh, it absolutely does.
Yeah.
Like
What was
you
Halden
have.
gonna do?
I was gonna look at Flora and give her the lipstick gesture, and kind of point down at her.
She takes out her lipstick and it pulls into a knife, and we just fucking stab her
Right in the neck, right there.
right in the neck.
Not a heist!
This is a murder and like a fucking robbery at gunpoint and so many other things that are not.
I see you do this, and part of my 10-minute long deaths, I'm like, good job.
That's what happens when you cross Karen.
Yeah.
Man.
She says,
I
"I'm
mean,
not."
here's
So-
the thing, she's still a threat. She has a gun in her hand. You know?
No,
That's
she's
true.
been stabbed. She's
stabbed her in the
the
arm.
threat
that's
has
why
been
that's why we had to
neutralized.
stab her, because she had a gun in her hand. We had to
That too.
neutralize her. You know, Michael George is dead. George Michael's dead. Because
Dying.
George Michael
Dying.
is dead. Dying.
Yeah,
Dying.
I mean, you're just hanging out down there with
the dead
Madeline.
body. Yeah.
Small
Why
people.
don't you give me a frag roll?
About now,
Michael?
I'm gonna be trying to slow down Haley and myself, and just to try to discipline into the crowd. And I'm like, oh, hey, we gotta make sure everyone's okay. Okay. Hold on. We're good. Don't freak out. Hey, is everyone alive? What's going on? I haven't heard anything for a while. I'm getting kind of worried. How we doing?
You're doing great. I just need you to cut the
You're
camera off for me.
doing great.
I like just the idea of Holden just standing there
Heard,
as
Michael.
Holden standing there like talking as Flora just stabs someone.
Yeah.
No,
We're doing
great.
much better now.
Everything's fine. Everything's very good. No problems.
There's no blood. Except anything that was on the dress, it's already there. It's still there.
Oh, they got the fucking
Excellent.
dress!
Excellent, we got the dress. All right. I try to give Haley a high five.
Ah, we don't do that anymore.
Are you guys gonna tell people that Michael is dying on the ground?
Get the hell out of here! Drive, steal her car, and then I'll
I go
press
through
the
her
beeper
stuff
or whatever.
to
Find
grab
her
her
car.
car keys.
So your partial success does net you something, Michael. We will come to that later.
I'm also gonna ask if Haley, if you're still in the building, I was gonna ask you to cut the camera feeds if possible.
I'm probably like 2-3 blocks away. I don't
Can
know
you
if
do
my
it
Wi-Fi
remotely?
fast.
I mean, if you
It's real fast.
if you roll
Fast
well
when you're
enough,
scared.
I'll say that you can do it remotely.
Okay.
Haley, you
Come on,
said
your
all you
fix.
needed was a Wi-Fi signal. I think there's Wi-Fi everywhere. I can even help you. I'm gonna try to help her.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll
Aid.
too.
Good work.
What'd you get? You got
I
a
roll-
2?
I rolled a 5.
Wait, what did Haley get? Oh, no,
I rolled a
wait,
2. I rolled 2 1s and a 2.
You rolled 2 1s again.
You rolled 2 1s, so
Shit.
that's a
Haley!
crit failure.
Oh,
That means, for
Right.
whatever reason, the way that you hacked this system, the way that you hacked
Via a
this
Nintendo
system,
Switch.
whereas
here.
usually the security camera is a CCTV, and like it does not connect to the outside world, the alarm is tripped. Aside from the fire alarm, which the fire alarm is tripped, so the fire brigade is already on the way.
Oh, Jesus.
But also, the message goes and video. The way that this video system is set up, the message and now the video as well goes. This
live?
is the burglary alarm that you've tripped. Goes straight to dispatch for the police. So they have video of you,
I'm
and
just
they
gonna
are
look
aware
at-
that this is happening.
I'm gonna look at my Switch and be like, "Ugh," and just throw up a little bit, and then drop it, drop the Switch, and run, just run, leaving Gabriel Harbor. I'm out. I fucked up.
did it work? What's
Okay,
going on?
Sean, it's good to see you make it. Sorry, chat. I'm excited. Vindica's here. They have successfully,
I would
Haley?
say honestly, this is honestly like as close to cinematic death as possible in the sense that I'm like trying to delete myself from this whole situation.
You ask why Jaguar has razor. This is why Jaguar has razor.
You lost your Animal Crossing save. I mean,
ruined. You are ruined.
I'm ruined.
You'll never go to Coachella again, bitch.
No followers.
Never.
I'm just
No
like,
followers.
I'm just like, Haley, did it work? What's going on? Are we good?
I'm sorry. Just running.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Fuck.
You got no Uber. You got no lift.
Little did
You
we
guys
know.
are holding stolen jewels with no getaway.
Oh, we
Flora
got-
and Halden, you guys are gonna attempt to meet up with
No, they're trying
Gabriel.
to get to her car, right?
We
Gabriel,
we have
where
the
are
car
you?
beat their car. They're trying
You
to
guys
find
didn't
a
get
car.
a car.
We're beeping.
We
the
didn't get the
car.
keys.
Oh,
we were in
you
the
guys.
parking garage.
Oh, you
Yeah,
guys.
they
Director's
stabbed her to
keys?
death.
You guys
should
are
have
trying to
those
find
keys.
her car.
I stabbed her to death, went through her
They
stuff,
have the keys,
grabbed
I'm
her
sorry, I was
keys, and now we're
mistaken.
like beeping. Like, where's the car going?
I'm also.
I let everyone know, hey, I'm 3 blocks away. I'm on this street and this street. That's where I am. If that's where you find me.
We don't care. I'm dying.
What?
That's a fox to find this, to be able to find this
I got
car.
it.
But I'll let you we'll say it happens. You guys find the car. All right,
Oh,
go ahead
6
and roll
anyway.
it. Yeah, roll it out.
Nice. You said 6.
Oh yeah, you guys
Yeah, you
not
did.
only find the car, you find, because she is the curator of Axel's museum, you find her car, and she also had a set of keys to Axel's fucking fancy ass
Ooh, I'm taking
You're
Axel's
like,
car
do we
for
want to
sure.
ride? And yeah, you're gonna steal your enemy's car. Of course you are.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
yeah.
on the
Do
way,
that shit.
while we're in the parking garage, I'm just gonna like clean off the gun and just like dump it in the trash. It's not registered to me anyway.
Shut up, you're dying.
George Michael, you're still in that hallway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are gonna where are you, Jaguar?
Good
Are you
question.
gone?
I don't want to go yet.
Kind of like it here.
Yeah, he's not part of this. He can just be like, I don't know who they are.
I want to go after the result of Michael George in the guards.
Okay.
All right.
Well, me and Halden drive away.
You pick up Gabriel Harper on the way. Oh
Okay.
yeah. Do you guys
Thank you,
take
thank you.
separate cars or?
You took
Yeah, I
her
think we
car
should.
and his car, so I'm taking her car.
Just a well-dressed woman, gas on the pedal to the metal. Get the fuck out of it! Covered in blood.
I see
No way,
Gabriel.
No way
think
you
that
got-
you like ripped off the skirt and you're like wearing a fucking pantsuit. Your dress
I
turns
don't-
into
I
a
don't know.
goddamn pantsuit.
This is
and you're
business
fucking
now.
good in that shit.
I don't know where you got this car
All right,
from,
guys,
but I
if you
like
weren't-
it. I like it.
So
Haley has escaped on foot.
Dirty feet. You know, like when you get home
Yeah.
from a late night and you're like, oh no,
She is gone.
dirty
Ooh.
feet.
you got the alphabet of
Yeah.
hepatitis.
Yeah,
Heels are
A B
off.
C D E.
the heels are fucked.
All the way to Q.
So we're gonna.
Yeah, I just imagine Flora and Halden are
So
driving away
because
and they
we're
just see
approaching
this
the
girl
end of our
running.
time,
We're like,
Jaguar, you're gonna.
Sucks for her.
This is what I want to do as my last one. As Michael and George, as the police come and start gathering evidence and everything, and they have the bleeding out Michael George being put in the ambulance. I want to walk up and I want to flash Daddy's badge that I stole, and I want to tell the EMT we'll be taking him from here.
Yeah, that was basically what that 5 netted you. Like, you live, you have a gnarly scar, but and your colon gets removed, but you live to see another day.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he didn't. He that roll that he rolled for frag is basically, I was treating it as a kind of like a toughness thing.
Yeah.
Because that goes along with wet work. Like, if you're working in wet work, you've been shot before. That's a brutal
thing.
So Jaguar just meets up with everyone with the driving an ambulance. I look at the EMT and it's like, I am the daddy. And I meet up with everyone after the escape.
You guys have a lot of heat on you, despite the fact that you are daddy now. You the world police is onto you. You all have to disappear. So what is your cutscene? What is the end of your journey together with your team? You guys successfully pulled this off, despite the fact that, now it's like the end of Set It Off. Somebody got shot, but surprisingly everybody lived.
Yeah, my ending's
So-
back out of
Everybody
surgery.
lived. Somebody's cutting off their hair in a fucking
Well, Halden
bathroom
and
in
I-
Mexico.
Halden and I had the loot, right? We were the ones who got it. So how did we split it?
Well, I
In the car.
I was in the car with you, so I definitely would have got that cut too.
True.
Halden would pay anyone that shows up that was part of the group.
I love how Halden is so wholesome in this heist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just
I'll pay
hate
you all
my
did a great
energy.
job. Yeah, I'll pay you guys.
Great. So now that he's got the loot, he can enact his final plan, which is to record a video of him lighting the pantsuit on fire in front of Axel's car, which has been a message has been keyed on the door, and it just says "Eat shit." And I'm sending it to Axel right before I leave the country, basically.
That makes me so happy.
Love
Is
it.
that your take?
That was the take. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
About,
All right.
I was about 3 months after all of this settles down. You guys have moved on to your own thing. You each receive a text, and it's just "Miss ya, LOL," and there's a GIF of her getting on a plane in you can't quite see based on the surrounding terrain where the fuck she is, but she's just getting on a plane, and that's it. And then you see Jason Derulo walk on the plane.
Oh my god.
I would say my take after I get any the money that I need. You just see me kind of like putting on my sunglasses as I'm walking out of my house, and like pressing a button and everything explodes behind me. All evidence, all existing, whatever.
Ooh, blank slate.
The camera pans down to my feet, as you can see, like this robot I made, and he's just like, ah! And we disappear as I have the money now to start building a lot of grandiose explosive projects in the underground.
My plane did not look luxurious. It looked like an Escape the Nation kind of plane.
With Jason Derulo.
With Jason Derulo.
So Michael, you have survived this potential death scare. Wow, what is your take? You're like, I did what I was supposed to fucking do, and I took a fucking bullet for it.
It's just him at the range with the guard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
But back alley surgery and yeah.
Oh no.
Back alley surgery.
Oh my god, I've done that before.
That's get that taken care of.
Just get it taken care of and go back to your regular life.
Yeah, try not to get shot again. I'm gonna try extra hard to not get shot again. Next time I'm not gonna dive at anybody, because it might not be a cinematic death, you know?
You never know.
You never know, you might live. So now I got that, and that you might live. So I gotta live with that now.
Halden probably would have been checking the papers to see if he had actually died, and not seeing confirmation of his death would maybe try and reach out to him to give him his cut.
Oh yes, I would take his cut and then probably try and go legit. I will be your for reals bodyguard instead of whatever the hell that was that we did.
All right, we're going to Argentina.
What about
yes.
Flora?
Oh my God,
I'm so
that's
curious
what
to
is-
see.
What does Flora end up doing?
Sequel.
Flora politely takes Gabriel home and then gives him his cut, and then she drives off into the distance, dumps the car at a gas station, and very Angelina Jolie goes into the bathroom and like literally peels off pieces of her face. She like takes her license and she like peels it back, and it actually says Karen.
I love it.
She goes home and makes spaghetti for her kids.
Oh my fucking god.
Wow.
Yes.
Man.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, Jaguar, what you got?
This
What's
is
your
what you
take?
see. You guys see a computer screen, and it has the name of Haley Summers, Gabriel Harper, Flora Burns, aka Karen, Michael A. George, Halden, and you see all of them being highlighted, and then you see just a finger hit the delete button, and you pan out, and it's like an office, and someone's like, "Hey, Roberto Daddy, how's that case going?" It's fine. It's very good. It's all been taken care of.
Never seen again.
Nice.
And
Man, we really made some lemonade
black
with this one.
is where we end our disastrous fucking heist.
I love
Granted,
it.
I
was good.
don't think we would have had time for the two-pronged plan.
Yeah.
And I think that, for
We
how it
acted on
went
our
down,
feet.
like, act on your feet. I could not have asked for a better group of players to play this game with. You guys had me fucking shook at every turn. Thank you so
Gabriel,
much.
Hit the button when I wink. Okay, I hit the button.
Oh god, no.
I saw an opportunity to get shot, and I took it.
Yeah, there you go.
You're honorable.
I love it.
Actually, yeah, and I'd like to point out, it's been said in chat, but we've got Mad Perot in the chat, who's going to be waiting in the wings to have a chat with us after, I'm assuming in our other Zoom room, our green room, if you will. Are we cool? Do you guys, any of you want to join in on that, or you would prefer to just watch? I mean, it'll be mostly them talking, I'm sure, but any questions for them, you could either put them in chat or
I'll definitely put some questions in chat. I've been wanting to play Heist for a very long time.
I know, it was really a fun game, and I can see how there's flexibility with the roles and all that. I'll stick around and listen.
I've
Yes,
never
I hear
thought
you.
about playing it, but like now that I've played it, like I kind of want more.
Yeah.
I kind of want more.
this
This
was
worked out so well.
So my second
Thanks
time
for running that one.
GMing.
I know.
Yeah,
Great
good.
job.
sir.
Thanks,
Good
I'm
job.
glad
Roy, that
it-
was amazing. Thank you. That was so
Yes.
much fun.
Also, thanks for handling our chaos. Like I literally ran
you
out
managed
of
that
the
really well.
scene.
so good, and I feel like despite like it being like intentional, honestly I feel like you guys intentionally made it chaotic as fuck, but it like was
bomb.
so smooth. It was
The
so
bomb.
good.
Yeah. Here's like I like looked
big
at the
bag.
time. I was like, we don't have 2 nights.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. Like we should do this now, right? Like yeah, we're all here.
That's why you're the tactician, man.
You're right. You're right. You right.
Oh, I
you're
did.
right,
You, I,
you're
and I
right.
deleted
No,
all
no.
of your evidence.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, it's so beautiful.
Guys,
Yeah,
love
thank
it.
you so
Fucking
much for
great
having
job.
me. That was very fun. I
Yeah,
that was
enjoyed it a
awesome.
lot.
Wait.
You guys were
So,
awesome.
so we have a bunch of streamers here. Can we, Jeannine, do you mind if we do one quick roundup of everyone here and what they do and where you can find them before we go off?
I would love that. Please do.
GW, you want to start us off?
Yeah, sure. You got.
Bless you.
Bless you.
You can find me on Fable 42 Wednesday nights. We play our D&D game at 6:30, and also you can find me on IG and Twitter under GDubs005, 2 Ds and 2 zeros.
Alden?
Oh, yeah. So you can find me on Twitter at LeftHand451. Right now I'm doing a Tuesday night stream. I'm playing a fantasy flight game, Star Wars, with a group called the RP Guild that just likes to help people find groups to play with. And I'm also working on my own game right now, so you can find me there. And if you want to be a part of the RP Guild, just let me know and we'll figure it out.
Hell yeah. Flora?
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm from Fateful Encounters. We do Dungeons and Dragons on Monday nights, 7:30 Central Time, where I GM a group of wonderful lads and lady.
George Michael?
Matt, Impact RPG. We do a lot of charity stuff like this.
Cool.
And Haley Summers? Christoph?
You can find me at CantripCandles. I don't do a lot of streaming, but I want to start, so we'll see where that goes.
Fun.
I would
Just
love
got to
that.
figure out what website I want to stream on.
I'm Devon, Total Party Chill. You guys probably Guilty's on our channel a lot, so you guys definitely know us. But yeah, we're D&D adjacent, and we're full of bribery. But now, last but certainly not least, Jeannine, where can we follow you? Where can we watch you? Please.
Honestly, I don't even know. That's not my job. I don't promote myself. Dad
You guys
does
can find
that.
Jeannine on Twitter at Blitz and Shits. T's, no P's. You can also find Jeannine every
P's,
Sunday
no
on Total
T's.
Party Chill. Total Party Chill.
Chill.
Total Party Chill. And you
Chill.
can find her on IG. She's fantastic, and she's also one of your 3 hosts in the MicroRPG marathon on the channel tonight. So again,
Yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next
Or
channel. We'll be
Jeannine.
talking about that too. Flips and Chips, which is where I got my name, Roy. Yeah, thanks again for tuning in and for all of your donations.
Thank
guys.
you for the
I
donations.
greatly appreciate it.
Good cause.
Yeah, very
Good
much
cause.
so.
It's going to a great
Cause.
cause.
But yeah.
I would want it. I would want bail money. Come on now.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, you gotta be able to call someone other than your boss,
Mhm.
and,
I mean,
or
California-
Devin.
California
Or
got
Stanley
rid of bail,
Tucci.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
San Francisco got rid of bail as far
Cash
as having
bail,
to
yeah.
pay for it. Yeah,
Mhm,
which cash bail is stupid. So let's
Yep.
get rid of that too in legislation, but let's get people out that are promoting social justice.
We're all gonna
Yeah.
keep fighting the good fight in the best way that we know how. Thank all of you extraordinary nerds for being here, and I think it is a good time that we can sign off and move on to our Q&A with Mad Piro, which I'm hoping I'm pronouncing right, but I'm about to find out.
Awkward.
Bye, guys.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you guys all so
Thank
much
you.
for playing with me. Hey y'all.
Hello.
We are here with Ali B, aka Mad Piro,
Pedro.
the creator of the game that you guys just saw us play, Heist. So, Allie, tell us a little bit about yourself and your creative process, if you don't mind.
Well, I started making RPGs like, oh God, 5 years ago. Like it seems like forever now, but that's also because every day feels like a decade. But yeah, I started not actually that long ago compared to most people that are working in tabletop. And I'll be honest, in some ways I've lucked out, but I've also like learned a lot. Each game that I've played, I've tried to pick up some new stuff. Uh, my creative process, it's a lot of like, I learned how to write a pitch because I went to school for animation. I learned how to write a quick elevator pitch, and that's how I make most of my ideas for a tabletop game. So like Heist was, what if you could just play through the Fast and the Furious? And each of your sessions was one of the movies. And that's how I eventually got to what became Heist.
All right. So how many times have you personally played this game, and like what are the different takeaways you've had from, when you play your own game, sometimes it's like,
okay, I realize that for some people this is kind of a cardinal sin. I've played this game only 3 times. 2 of them were on stream. Oh no, wait, 4 times. One of them we didn't get to finish. One of them was the very, very, very first iteration of the game before it had any of the playbooks that you saw. And yeah, the other 2 were on stream. I just fly by the seat of my pants.
You know what? The fact that other people are out playing it is proof that, sometimes you can trust the process. The process works.
Yeah. Very rarely. But I mean, it's worked out so far. No one has called me on it explicitly until they hear that I've only played it like twice or never for some of my games.
How many games do you have out on the market? On itch.io, right? Is that where most of your stuff is being sold?
Yep, that's where most of them are. There's some of them, except for Heist, because I decided to make it itch exclusive on DriveThruRPG. But I've got another game in progress called Misbehavin'. It's Prohibition era urban fantasy.
Okay.
Basically, the original idea was, what if you took Teen Wolf and Boardwalk Empire and they were the same show? And that's how I got the idea for it. That's where I started.
That sounds nuts. Like, I've never met anyone who had like not strong feelings, but positive feelings about Boardwalk Empire, and never met anyone who didn't have strong negative or positive feelings about Teen Wolf. So you throw those 2 together, and sure, you've got quite a game on your hands. Do you know when we can expect to see that?
The playtest version is out now. You can get it, and you'll get updates every time that I work on it. It's a little bit hard to work on recently because basically, as I was writing, I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to need a section that talks about like racism, colorism, prejudices. And someone was like, you could just take that out of the game. And I was just like, is that a challenge? Did you just challenge me? Oh, I'm going to make it the entire game now, which unfortunately has made it really, really hard to work on. But
I mean, that's what we're all working on here now, is making those tough decisions and like doing the tough work. So I appreciate you trying to put that into RPGs that we can all love and enjoy, especially in a world that is dominated by white men. Well, not all cishet white men. So it's really powerful and rad to see someone who's not only putting out RPGs, but doing the work to make the tough RPGs. And like, I mean, even if it is as a challenge, like my favorite thing is people be like, you won't. And I'm like, obviously you don't know. A, I'm petty, and B, I can do anything, or 1 and 2, or A and B. I will do anything I put my mind to. Thank you very much. Just a little lazy.
That's me in a nutshell. I like taking naps, but I mean, if you throw down a gauntlet, of course I'm going to pick it up.
Mm-hmm. That very much so. I hate to make this like short and quick, but like anything that you would like to share with the crowd so that we can promote you to the best of our ability, including your Twitter handle, all of the information so that we can come out and support you, because I know that the gang loved watching us play through and would like to probably play on their own.
Yeah, you can pick up all of my games, including Misbehavin', Heist, As the World Ends, which is about the zombie apocalypse or any apocalypse. The Way You Make Me Feel, which is just the Janelle Monáe song, but a game played with tarot cards instead of dice.
Love that. That's a Keith kind of game, actually.
Yeah, you can get all of those on madpierrot.itch.io. That's MADPIERROT.
We'll put that in MADPIERROT. What's it?
.itch.io. Then on Twitter.
Yeah.
On Twitter, I'm also MadPiro. On Twitch, I'm MadPiro TV. Drive Through RPG, you can find me by searching for either Ali Bushton or MadPro Games. And you can also catch one of the first things that I have published by Paizo, which is an adventure for the Pathfinder Society.
Wow.
That's the first thing that's out. There's more coming. There's some big stuff that I can't talk about yet. That's really cool, and I can't wait for people to see it.
Are you sure?
I've really lucked out.
I mean,
I would love to be able to.
Close-knit community, and we won't spill all your secrets all over the floor.
I would love to, but I'll put it this way: they have very good lawyers.
All right. Well, it sounds like definitely big stuff in the works that we will be excited to look out for. I know Guilty and I have talked about potentially playing As the World Ends. We were like, we should play As the World Ends. And it was like, maybe not for this particular stream right now, but I was pretty excited to look into that. So maybe we'll get that together for
that one. I was watching Train to Busan and I was like, I could make this into a game.
Yeah. That's great. I love it. Okay. Well, thank you for making a wonderful game that, again, several of our players were very excited to play anyway. And, just shining your RPG light out into the world for us all to enjoy your 30-second elevator pitches.
Yeah.
In full effect.
And thank you guys for playing it and playing it with as much chaos and panache as I was hoping the game would get across. And I was afraid that my original playtesters were just projecting it onto the game, but they weren't, and it's perfect.
No, it's these guys. These people. Wild animals, just throwing lemons into the lemonade pot. Oh, great. Well, thanks for hopping on with us. And I think we're going to move on to our next game, which is Succulent Sorcerers. It's going to be great. Everyone's playing like a plant sorcerer or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to go eat dinner while they do that. Thank you.
Thank you.